crazy busy with the holidays and whatnot, but it's finally time to start working on the T-Bird again. Figure it's time to fill you guys in on what the plan is, tell you a little bit about the car. I think this is a Gen 8 Thunderbird. I think they only made them for like 80 to 82, so you don't see many of them. I love it. It's got the seats are like lazy boy recliners. It's kind of a boat, but came from the factory with a 302, had a T5. It's a pretty cool car. Right now, it's got an LQ4 6-liter out of a Chevy 2500. VTR stage 2 turbo cam, and it's backed by a turbo 400. So the original plan for this engine and turbo combination was the LQ4 6-liter VTR turbo cam and one 7665 on 3 turbo. He decided he wanted to do twin turbos, and rather than selling the one single and buying 2 smalls, he just ended up buying another 7665. So the turbos are pretty big. Should have a little bit of boost lag, but shouldn't be too bad. I wanted to make headers for this thing, but these 304 stainless headers I found are cheap. They're like $160. I have more than that in materials to make them. If you watched the last video, you see I cut them up a little bit to get this all to fit in here the way it does. Got a little issue here with the power brakes, but if he has to, he's going to have to convert to manual brakes. He should be fine. Got a pile of parts here waiting to go in this thing, so I can give you a rundown on what the plan is and what I'm using. We have two 44 mil VS Racing wastegates. I think those are going to end up going somewhere like this. Here, something like that. We got some stainless 1 7/8 to go into the wastegate, 1 3/4 out of the wastegate. He plans on driving this a lot, and he didn't want to have any fender exits or anything crazy like that, so we're going to run a full exhaust on this car. So I got these like loud valves. This company called Loud Valves make these. Supposedly at 7 psi these things are going to open up, so they're going to end up going somewhere in the downpipe right about here. I'm going to tee in. It's going to be something like this. It's going to drop down, but then it's going to tee back to the rest of the exhaust. I think I'm going to do the downpipe and stuff in mild steel, only because he has so much mild steel here, and you'll end up having it all ceramic coated. Then at the firewall, it's going to end up changing to stainless. He got this stainless kit off of eBay with the X pipe and whatnot. So, the intercooler is 2.5 in and 1 3-inch out. He has all this 3-inch intercooler piping he'd already bought, so he got these reducers to go from 2.5 to 3, because on the turbo it's 2.5, and then it goes to 2.5 on the intercooler, which ideally you'd want to go with a 2.5-inch pipe straight, 2.5 from the turbo, 2.5 into the intercooler. But he has all this 3-inch already, so he got those reducers. But I'm gonna try and talk him into just doing the 2.5s rather than stepping it up to 3-inch and stepping it back down. Doesn't make any sense. He'll have a lot of extra pipe, but oh well. And then the 3-inch is gonna come straight out, up, and it's gonna go right into the intake. I haven't decided if I'm gonna put the 2 blow-off valves here and sit right inside the grill in the intercooler, or if they're gonna end up going in the charge pipe coming up right about here. Looking forward to this build. I'm gonna have a lot of fabrication work ahead of me. After I get it all mocked up and all welded together, I'm gonna give it back to him, and the whole engine is going out to be freshened up, and the headers and the downpipe is all gonna be ceramic coated. He's talking about painting the engine bay and doing a nice job. I'm curious to see how much power it makes. These turbo combinations so big that fresh engine, I mean, depending how brave he is, he can make a lot of power. I'm gonna try and do an update once a week, so like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks.